Good morning and welcome to GrainTV. Today is June 5th, 2012. To my left is Logan Burgess and I'm Brock Saw a slight sell-off in the corn market in the overnight session. Logan, why don't we catch up on the quotes?
Yeah, Brock, well, we hop into fire tip here. We can see that the pit did just open in Chicago, and we can see that we're corn trading down 3.5, soybeans up 11.5 on old crop, wheat down 5 in Chicago contract, down 6 3/4 in Kansas City. You know, kind of lending some a little bit of pressure onto that corn market might be a crop progress that came out yesterday, actually slightly better than what the trade was expecting. You want to take us through the numbers there?
Yeah, we actually held steady on the good to excellent ratings for corn. We did see a slight improvement in the excellent ratings by about 2%, but we saw a decline in the good ratings by 2%. So net on net, we're unchanged at about 72% good to excellent. Soybeans initial rating 65% good to excellent. We don't have any information as it pertains to last week or last year, as we didn't have conditions ratings for last year at this point in the season. Spring wheat continues to be a story. Off to a good start, 78% good to excellent, a slight decline from last week, 79% last week, and winter wheat also declined about 2%, but that's becoming less of a factor as we're moving pretty quickly through the harvest season for the winter wheat crop. We're actually 20% complete on the winter wheat crop.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know, well, people were really looking for this corn crop to be downgraded a little bit here, kind of as a result of some really dry conditions that we've seen across much of the corn belt here. Really, two states in particular leading the charge lower here, Illinois and Indiana. You want to take us through that?
Yeah, if you take a look at this chart that we've been monitoring over the last couple of weeks, you can see that Illinois and Indiana, we have declined quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. Indiana actually improved a couple of ticks this week if you take a look at the yellow line, but over the course of last season we saw us fall pretty substantially throughout the whole season. If you take a look at Illinois, though, that is a big concern right now. We actually fell below where we were this point last year in the good to excellent rating, so that's something we're going to have to continue to monitor. And we've seen those droughty conditions actually expand over the last couple of weeks as well.
Yeah, Brock, we did just get some new maps out today from our friends over at Planalytics, and as you can see here, we're looking at a Palmer Drought Index, and the area circled in red here is really the area that we want people to really focus in on here. Illinois, Indiana, and southern Iowa here. You can see that they are, per the Palmer Drought Index, they are now in a substantial to extreme drought in some places, and that's kind of been confirmed by producers out that way that we've been talking to. You know, they're really in need of rain in that area. If we take a look at actual soil moisture capacity, you can see that now that southern end of Illinois is 72% saturated. You know, in the last report that we saw from Planalytics, which came out in the middle of May, we were seeing that figure be around upwards of 90. So really a pullback there, and we'd really like to see some more moisture come in here. Unfortunately, we're not seeing in our models much of, if anything, over the 6 to 10 day forecast here, but we'll certainly keep you posted on that on GrainTV. For updates on the markets and weather as they trade, follow us on Twitter at GrainTV is where you can find us. Thanks a lot for joining us here Tuesday morning on GrainTV. Have a great rest of your day.